up, I'm going to show you my unique way of tying a bowline knot, so stick around. Hey, it's the OCD Hunter bringing you tips, tricks, DIY hacks, and other useful ways that my OCD can help make your life a little bit more simpler. Recently, I just did a video on how I showed you how I made a deer drag, and in that I used bowline knots. Now, somebody made a comment that they thought the way I tied my bowline was a little bit different than what they had seen, and they asked me if I could slow down and show exactly how I tie my bowlines. So I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to show you how I tie my bowline knots. When I was in the fire academy, they tried to explain how to tie a bowline knot with using a loop and then running it through and around. But I could never remember which way to make the loop, which rope to put on top, and for some reason, it just didn't stick with me. Now, one thing I can remember is they taught us how to do a rescue bowline, which in essence is just a bowline knot, but you tie it around your waist for a quick rescue knot. And how they used to teach us is they would explain that below your arm above the rope you would think is glass. So you would take your arm and break the glass. So you would go through with the tail and then you would bring your arm down and scratch your groin, and that makes a loop in the line. From there you would take the tail, wrap it around the main line, and then come back through where your hand is and then pull it tight. And that's how you would tie a rescue bowline. So once again, you can see you're gonna break the glass and then you scratch your groin, and as you pull up, you make that loop in the line, and then you can just wrap the main line with the tail and pull it back through. So in essence, what I did is I taught myself how to tie the knot as if it was wrapped around my body, and using my finger as if it was my hand, I push it down to make the loop, and then I'm able to wrap that tail around the main line. And for me, it just works. I can tie it with my eyes closed because it's the same motion as the rescue bowline. So I'm going to do it one more time here. I'm going to come through what would be the glass. I'm going to scratch the groin and then make the loop with my hand or my finger, and then I'm going to pull the tail up around the main line and back out. So I'm going to do it a couple more times so you can see, and you can pause it or back up and try to get a better idea of how to do it, since maybe the way I'm explaining it isn't the best. But you know, the idea of a bowline knot is you can make a loop in a line that's strong, that won't cinch down on an object, but is easy to untie. So that's why it's a good knot to use in the field. Well, there you have it, my unique way of tying the bowline knot. I hope this video helps you out. I'm the OCD Hunter, and I hope that my continual painstaking practice of changing, fixing, and improving on ideas will help you out in your endeavors. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that bell to get notified of new videos. Comments are always welcome.